In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to play your favorite Nintendo 3DS games on your iDevice using Manic EMU, one of the best 3D emulators on iOS currently. As of now, you guys can actually download Manic EMU on the App Store. However, this will not support JIT, making some of the games that you guys have choppy and unplayable. Thus, for this video, we will be sideloading it to get the full functionality out of it. So the first thing you guys are going to do is head over to your iDevice browser here, preferably Safari, and what you guys are going to do is just search up Manic EMU, or you guys can just click the link in the description down below, and essentially you guys will see the official website itself, and then you guys will also see it on the App Store. Again, with the App Store version, you guys cannot enable JIT, which is a big concern for heavier games that require JIT. So you're going to scroll down and just click on this GitHub link here. And then on the GitHub link, you guys can scroll down. And I do want to note that you guys can also sideload it through SideStore itself through the source. But for this video, it doesn't really matter. And also just a few things you guys can see here, some of the supported platforms. So you have Nintendo, you guys can use Sony, Sega, Atari, Microsoft. Any of these systems here are all supported, and this even supports online play. And then here are some features as well, and just some development notes. So if you guys keep scrolling here, you guys will see releases. We're going to click on releases here, and under releases, you guys are going to go to assets, and you guys will see two types of IPAs. One is for any side loading method, so that could be side store, that could be feather, that could be alt store, any of those. And the second one is specifically for troll store, and for this video I will be using the sideload one, and I highly recommend that you guys sideload this app using side store, since with side store you guys can also enable JIT easier using stick debug. And if you guys want to know how to get side store and enable JIT on your iOS device in full detail, then I will leave the video in the top right. But for now, since the process is lengthy, I will assume that you guys already have side store and JIT enabled. And so basically all we really have to do now is just sideload the Manic EMU IPA that you download here. So just click on that and then click on download. And once the download has been done, again, ensure by this point that you guys have watched the stick debug video, since it is a lengthy process. And also make sure that the pairing file is in fact placed inside of stick debug. And so now what we have to do is just sideload the app. So you guys can go into your side store app here and then click on the plus icon here, and now just locate the IPA file here. So click on the IPA file here and then make sure that your local dev VPN is in fact running, otherwise you guys will not be able to sideload the app. And as you guys can see, Manic EMU has been sideloaded. So now you guys can just go back to your home screen and open up Manic EMU and just give it some time to open up. And this is essentially the interface. There are a few things that we have to do, but the first thing is that make sure that you guys go to settings and then scroll down. And as you guys can see, JIT is unavailable here. So it'll let you know if JIT is unavailable at the moment. So what we essentially have to do is just enable JIT here. So you guys can just click on enable JIT or go into stick debug, and I like going into stick debug, so I will do that. And also just make sure that all of your game ROMs are legally obtained. Anyways, exit the Manic EMU app here and go to stick debug and then click on connect by app, and now you guys will see Manic EMU here. So just click on that here and it should redirect you to the Manic EMU app here. And if we go to settings, you guys can scroll down, and as you guys can see, it says that JIT is in fact available. Now all we really need to do is just simply load the game. You should ideally have your game in either .zip or 7z. And once you guys have located your file, what you guys have to do is essentially, if it is in 7z, then you guys can just rename the file to .zip and then extract it. So hold on the file here, click on rename, and just rename this to .zip here, and then just click on use .zip. And now that it has been converted into a zip file, just hold on the file here, click on uncompress, and it should start to uncompress. And now, as you guys can see, the folder has been created with the uncompressed files. And so you guys can also see the Manic EMU logo here on top of the .cci file. So you guys may have a different file format. I think there is a list of file formats it supports. I believe it also supports the .3ds format as well. But essentially now you guys can just click on this here and it'll say game imported. Super Mario 3D Land has been added, start playing. So you guys can just click on play now here. And as you guys can see, Super Mario 3D Land has successfully been imported. Also, if you guys want to add your files, you can do it through here as well by clicking on files here. And then you obviously can just locate your file and click on the .cci file. Anyways, go back to your games here. And now you guys can just click on the game here. And now you guys can just click on the play icon over here. Do make sure that JIT is in fact enabled here. You guys can check over here to see if it is enabled or not. If it says that JIT is off, then just click on this here and make sure that you guys do click on over here. And it also gives you a little warning saying that enabling JIT in unsupported environments may cause app crashes. So basically not every single app requires JIT. So if we do click on here and this app does not require JIT, then it may crash. But once you guys have done that, there are also other things you guys can do here. So there is a compatibility mode here. There is also an advanced mode over here. Anyways, click on the play icon over here. And as you guys can see, the game has in fact loaded. If the app does crash, then just try reopening the app again. For me, it didn't crash, but for some people it may, because again, JIT may not be supported for the specific game that you're playing. So just reopen it and everything should work just like it is intended to. Anyways, I hope this video helped. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you guys want to see more emulator videos, do let me know. And thanks for watching.